Just know, I be telling everybody at my job. Like, if I get rich, just know I'm giving everybody like at least 10K that I know.
Shit, that's real.
Like, if I make it out,
hey, bro,
we all make it out. I don't give a
you don't
fuck.
Gotta give me 10K. Give me a job.
Give me a job.
Bro, if you get 10K, invest in that shit, bro.
Alright. Alright. Think we all good? I'm finna sync up.
Okay.
Are you on?
Yep.
Alright. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Right. Alright, go ahead. Introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kayla, aka Killakay Maid, aka Killa, aka KK. Should we close that window in the back? In the kitchen? Just because of the can we hear that? I wanted to make sure audio is straight. All right. Oh, why am I kind of nervous right now? See, I like when it's a conversation, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's just us. Like, we're not doing nothing crazy. It's not for nobody's boss. It's for us to show the culture in the DMV, show who we have in the DMV, show what we got in the DMV.
Okay.
You're a big part of that. You've done photo shoots with everybody from who to
You
who.
peep, right?
Exactly.
You peep that.
You're a person. Like, you're a person. You're a big part of what's coming from the DMV right now. You're a big part of what's going to be coming from the DMV in the future. So
I like that.
emphasize.
Because I knew that, but I didn't think anybody else did. Like, I felt like, I always feel like I'm really, like, underrated for some reason. I don't know if it's because of the followers that I have or, like, you know, I hate how, like, how focused a lot of people try to be on gaining followers. It ain't about that shit, bro, because who's really following you? You feel me?
Exactly.
I hate that shit. So, like, I became, like, really satisfied with, like, my page. I became satisfied with, like, who I have on it and, like, who I don't yet. But, like, I know it's going to be a lot more, which is why I'm satisfied now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty, like, grateful for the purpose that I'm serving right now with all the pictures that become and the pictures that will come.
So, like, how do you overcome the fakeness of the internet and, like, make your own way in real life?
What do you mean, like, the fakeness of the internet? Nothing on the internet is real or fake, bro. I just feel like the internet is, bro. People do things either for the internet or put it on the internet for themselves, of the validation or verification of their followers or who they want to follow.
What I mean is, like, your followers on Instagram, they can contribute to you.
That's true.
Getting opportunities, right?
Yeah.
But you can have opportunities without having followers. You know what I'm saying?
No, exactly. And I feel like that's what it is. Like, your opportunities are what you're going to make it. You feel me? I could get booked by somebody who's never had a photo shoot. That's still practice for me. That's still me giving them an opportunity to see, like, what else they have, like, the power of. You know what I mean? Like, what they're capable of. What I'm capable of. It's all practice. Every photo shoot. All the followers, bro, we're all capable. We're all human beings.
So, like, what kind of names do you want to drop? Who you want to shout out right now?
Shout out, like, as in somebody, like...
That you work with, that you like working with, that you want to work with in the future.
I gotta say CNT. If y'all know CNT, he's definitely, like... He's gonna be very, very, very big. He's already pretty big now. Like, he's, like, somebody who I, like, was very inspired by since the day I met him. Somebody who I inspired as well. And, like, ever since then, it's just been, like, an inspiration of, like, of a friendship. Like, we're bouncing back off of each other's, like, successes and, like, failures and, like, our hard coming, what's it called? Our hardships. Yeah, like, our hardships, bro. Like, he's, like, a friend, a business partner, and he's an inspiration. And, like, I feel like, I don't know, a lot of people need to see that. He's been in so many different places. He's shot so many things. He's video shot so many things. He's fucking amazing, bro. Like, that's my friend. I fuck with him heavily, bro. Like, y'all gotta drop his Instagram, like, yeah.
Hey, man, he could be next.
No, honestly, y'all gotta interview him next. Like, he be dropping some real ass shit, like, for real. He been through a lot.
What's something specifically that you learned from him?
Definitely, like, to keep hustling, bro. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how the hard drops, like, just keep going. Like, you have no reason to stop. We all have 2 legs. Shit, if you don't got a leg, shit, we got some, bro. You got some. But if you got 2 legs, 2 feet, a brain, you're able-bodied, bro, like, that's all that matters, bro. You could accomplish anything you fucking want. For real.
So how many, like, when you go into photo shoots, right? Do you think about all the people that are inspiring you, or do you just have the one idea on your mind that you're trying to get done? Are you thinking about everything in the past and you bring it to each photo shoot, or are you just thinking about what you have right now and what you're about to do?
Till this day, I still get really nervous for photo shoots. No matter if it's like a local or like a rapper. I shot Skleesh. That shit, I was not nervous at all, surprisingly. Maybe because I was with my friend Walter. He's a videographer. Drop his Instagram. You know what I'm saying? We gotta shout out all these people. Like, they, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, like, I still get pretty nervous. And, like, I still question, why do I get nervous? And I think it's just because, like, of the outcome. Like, I know my shit always ends up so fucking fire. Like, there's no doubt about that. And, like, I kind of get afraid of, like, is this going to be the one that, like, boosts? Like, is this going to be the one post that really gives me, like, more recognition than any other thing that I've ever dropped? And, like, that's what kind of, like, gives me, like, those nervous butterflies. Because it's, like, every single time I have a photo shoot, I most certainly, like, always think, like, yeah, this the one. This the one. This the one. And although it never blows up, I still always have, like, that courage. You know, I always have that. And, like, I used to feel kind of embarrassed about it. Like, oh, yeah, like, I'm just talking, bro. Like, hell no, I'm not talking. Like, I know every single post is the one. Whether it's 200 likes, 50 likes, or none. Like, I really don't give a fuck. Because every single photo shoot is definitely going to, like, it's going to have a very big purpose once that one photo shoot is, like, the one that boosts. Like, you're going to look back at my shit and be like, damn, this was the one. This was the one, too. This was the one. Why was she slipped on? Like,
and I'm glad that you bring that up, because that's something I struggle with, too. Like,
yeah.
Trying to keep my mind out of what likes and what people care
fuck
about.
The likes.
And just being like,
fuck the likes. You know what I'm realizing now? Like, a lot of people are dropping, like, digital camera photo shoots, like, off just fits and stuff, which I think is more trending right now. Like, fit flicks for personal, like, use, not more so, like, for photography. And I feel like that, like, the separation between those two, it kind of, it doesn't suck. Nothing sucks, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer or whatever. But what I'm trying to say is, like, there's always going to be a different trend. And I feel like it's up to us photographers or videographers to, like, make sure that we still stand on our individuality. Like, why we do this, what we do, and, like, the concepts that we, like, mainly focus on. I feel like we don't have to shift it for, like, the time or, like, the era. Like, I think it definitely helps, like, if you want to, like, go viral or boost your shit, like, fuck yeah, like, fuck around and, like, tag along with the trend. But I've never been the type to do that, which is why I think my shit never boosts. Like, even when it comes to, like, the social media aspect of, what are those people called? Like, the people who work on the social media aspect of your, like, business.
Publicists?
Publicists, like, digital marketing. That's what it is, digital marketing. I don't want to shit on digital marketers. You know, that's a whole fucking, like,
Career field.
That's a whole career field. And, like, that's something that will, like, instantly make your shit a little bit more recognizable more than others. But I also feel like it's kind of, like, fucked up. Like, I mean, I guess it's another, like, tips and tricks for, like, if you want to get more validation from other artists. But, like, bro, if you just doing your shit, just do your shit, bro. Like, if people fuck with your shit, let people fuck with your shit. Like, if they don't let that fuck with you. You feel me? Like, it's very simple. Like, Don't stop doing you. Don't stop being who you are, because who you are is what your art is always going to reflect, you know?
So do you think that digital marketing and how social media has become more of a business, do you think that's going to mess up photography?
See, I was like, my first year of photography, I had posted something on my Finsta that was like, all right, y'all, like, I really fuck with everybody, fuck with my work, but I'm not taking bookings right now. Let me tell you why I was like that, because that's when like the digital marketing like was starting to go on TikTok, and TikTok was starting to go on Instagram with the reels and shit. You know when all that happened, like around 2021, like as soon as the pandemic started or after the pandemic started. I was in college. I was like, bro, this is a lot. Like, this is a lot just to want to pay some shit digitally and just show the world. Like, why is so much have to be like revolved around social media? And it's just like, how else can I showcase my work without social media being like such a big fucking impact on my work and how it's shown? You know what I mean? Like 2, 3 likes right under my work. Like, does that really fucking necessary, bro? Like, you know what Instagram used to be? It used to be just for photographers.
Yep,
You remember that, right?
Posting photos.
Just posting photos, no comments, no likes, no caption. Just posting, like almost like Pinterest.
Exactly.
But then digital marketing came into the fucking picture, and it like almost like how do you say, made shit a little bit more like normal and like corporatized, and like I don't know, now there's ads, and every time you, what you say, bro? What you say? Speak up, speak up. Diluted? Diluted. Yeah, that's a great word. Like, I don't know. It's like we had this one very big book, like a Bible, you feel me? And then all of a sudden, like, we're just filling up the bookshelf, and I think that's beautiful. We have all different aspects of art. We have people who make fucking rugs, people who bring, like, outfits together, people who are, like, posting videos, people who are posting, you know, what they love, basically. And I think that's great. Fantastic.
So, on top of that, besides the digital marketing thing, do you think it's a problem that everyone feels like they need to make an Instagram, make a TikTok to market anything that they do? Like, whether they make rugs, whether they skate, everything that they do, they have to...
It depends. Like, if you love to make it and you love to do it, then you don't need social media to prove that you love and make it and love to do it. Like, just do that shit. The same way if you want to cop a fucking house, like, you're not gonna post every time you get rejected by a fucking, what is it called? Bank for the loan, a fucking realtor, a fucking tenant. Oh no, we're tenants. What I'm trying to say is, like, fuck what anybody say, bro. Just do that shit. And then a lot of people stop doing shit because of what everybody say on social media. And it's like, bro, I believe it or not. Okay, I just want to do that so, like, when y'all, like, edit and shit, like, y'all gonna go from camera to camera when I'm, like... Okay, but believe it or not, I didn't get Instagram until my senior year of high school. Senior year. What year was that? Like, 2021? Right?
I think so.
That was my first time downloading Instagram, making a username, making a password, and officially being on social media. And which is why part of the reason as to why I think I'm like a little bit more, my brain is a little bit more obscure than others. Yeah. I feel like I definitely don't, like, that social media shit does not get to my head as much as a lot of other people. Especially when it comes to my art. I've never been the type to really post my, like, face, selfies, outfits on my main page, Killakay made. Only because, like, when I first made it, I was like, if I'm going to post for the first time at this big-ass age, I need to go above and beyond. Like, straight up. Nothing more, nothing less. So what I did was I, like, had a whole bunch of newspapers, taped them bitches all on my wall at 3 a.m. during the corona pandemic. I got, like, I remember getting, like, this thing for your phone. Where it holds up your phone. What's that called?
Tripod.
I got a tripod for Christmas. I had my phone. my little camera phone. I put it up. I was like, all right, I'm finna do like a whole little like, yeah, like for my first post. Because I was like, yeah, I'm posting tomorrow, like for my first time. Don't nobody know I got this new account, right? So then like, it's like fucking 3 a.m. I'm over here doing this whole photo shoot, and then I see my bubbles in the corner. I'm like, hold on. Let me blow some bubbles in this bitch. I feel like mentally I'm a maximalist. I have ADHD. I feel like a lot of HDers are maximalists. We're like, when you said it was cluttered and shit, that's like my mind. Like my mind will forever be cluttered, but in a normalized way. Like that's what's comforting to me. I like clutter. I like clutter because it gives me ideas. It gives me more room to understand why everything is placed the way it is. Why I have all these things in my, like, between these four walls. In between my fucking head, you know?
So, how does that connect to when you shoot? Like,
oh yeah, my shoots, yeah.
You're thinking about things in a way. Because I definitely notice in your photo shoots and when you edit, you do a lot of almost surrealist work. You have crazy colors. The fisheye lens get really close to people, make them look like they're blowing up.
Yeah, I like to make sure that they feel like the main fucking character. Like if you see my work, you'll most certainly understand my headspace. Very saturated, like you said, super colorful, like to the fucking max. Like colors you ain't even seen that complement each other. You know what I'm saying? Like fits. The accessories, I always tell them, bring a fuck ton of options. Give yourself options. Like, don't ever limit yourself. And that's why I'm a maximalist, because I hate limiting myself. I hate thinking I have nothing when I have everything, because there's resources all around me, and I love to use them to my best ability. Like I said, we are all able-bodied. So it's just like, fuck. Like, my body itself is maximalist as fuck. I don't got one hand, I got two of them bitches. I don't got one finger, I got 10 of them hoes. That's what I think about life. That's how I think about my work. That's what I reflect off of, like, with even the fisheye lens. It's not four walls, if you didn't realize that. My fisheye lens is a fucking circle. When I post it on the frame, it's a fucking circle. You know why? Because there's no fucking corners. You feel me? This ain't a fucking Lido's pizza. This is a fucking round, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a cycle. This shit is a fucking cycle. I'm sorry. That shit was I'm funny as shit. But nah, like for real, like I fucking hate feeling like we have to be trapped in corners and walls and shit. Fuck that. It's a merry-go-round, bitch. Have the time of your fucking life. On God. But like that's what my head is like, bro. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like a fucking chemist, a fucking like, I don't know.
So how is your maximalist mindset gone into things outside of your photography and outside of maybe like you could talk about your friendships, anything, your work outside of photography?
I feel like when it comes to my photography, that shit has given me like a fuck ton of like courage, strength. And like I said, like it helps me think outside the box, which then like made me familiarize myself with thinking outside the box to like day-to-day life's goals, decisions, hardships and relationships, friendships. It's just like, bro, it's never like every situation, every problem has a solution. If you don't like some shit, fix it. If you want it that way, then do it. Like, if you want it this big, then make it that big. Like, I really don't have no fucking limits to my head. Like, I remember one of my friendships, it was very bothersome because, like, being a maximalist could definitely fuck with anybody else other than yourself. Because it's, like, too much. It's too fucking much. It's, like, overwhelming. For me, this is normal. So, like, the overwhelming, like, the overwhelming morality that I have is very comfortable to me. And for others, that's uncomfortable. Nobody likes feeling uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like, that could fuck with, like, a lot of shit. There's a lot of tension when it's, like, yin and yang, but you over here, like, over-exceeding the yang. That's just how I am, you feel me? Like, I don't know how to put it, but it's just like, bro, everything deserves balance, and I need that other side of calmness and serenity in order to, like, let me recognize how much of a Maximus I am and how much I could balance that out within my own personal life. Because I know, like, when I want something, I would do whatever the fuck it takes to get that shit. Like, whether it is a photo shoot outcome, if I didn't get it from that person or the modeling, I will be sure to get my ass on Lightroom, Photoshop, and make sure I bring that shit to life regardless. Editing will make that shit happen. But that's the same shit with my life. Like, I try to treat my life like Lightroom. You know what I mean? Like, I try to add as many fucking lights as fucking possible to make the mood setting right. Like, I will, like, let shit go in order to bring hella more shit in. Like, it just, I don't know, like, cause and effect, you know what I mean? And, I don't know, like, if we, so all the models that I've had is almost like all of, like, the struggles that I've been through. There's not really a comparison from the person to the situation, but more so from, like, having to maneuver that person to get the product that they want and that you want at the same time. So when it comes to real life, you have to affect in real life. You feel me? That means evaluation, acknowledgement, like putting your head in the right space in order to understand. And sometimes you can't always wonder what, like, the solution is to why. I fucking, like, I kill myself with these questions. Why? Like.
So you talked a lot about solutions, solving problems, and like issues being resolved. What kind of, can you tell a story about like when you had to resolve an issue, or like with a photo shoot or without, it doesn't matter, where you just had to fix something, or you had to go get it, you had to go do it? Hold on 1 second.
Babe, what's an example of me, like, solving a big solution in a photo shoot or real life?
Isn't that
You looking around like these four walls, bitch. Oh, God, I'm thinking about that, too.
That's real.
Bro, I could talk about some shit. My camera. Whew. I don't even know where to start with my camera. I have a love and hate relationship with my camera. Like, my camera is so old. Like, the day I started social media, like, that year I got it. Because I would drop all those first selfies. And my mom was like, oh, like, these are actually kind of good. Like, if you had a camera, what else could you do? Like, kind of, people were really, like, curious. And I'm like, shit, the same shit but times 10, you feel me? So then I got a camera for fucking Christmas. And I was like, fucking, like, everybody pitched in. Both of my aunts, my stepfather, my mom, my grandma. Everybody put in, I think, either 100 or 50. Somewhere around that. And then I got my camera for Christmas. And, like, that was, like, when it all fucking started. Like, I, like, had no idea how to work that shit. I brought that shit with me everywhere. I didn't even take no bookings yet. I was just like, yeah, sell photo shoots until then. If you go to Killakay.1, that was my first page, and you'll see it's just a whole lot of me at first. And that was because I was really experimenting, like, my capabilities. I was like, fuck. I'm that bitch for real. Like,
do you think having a limited option with your camera has contributed to, like you said earlier,
thinking around the box? Yes, bro. That's why it's a love-hate relationship. Because although, like, I've already kind of overcame thinking outside the box with my camera because it's so old, it's like now I feel like if I was given, like, a better quality camera, I would probably skyrocket. Like, the world would fucking change. My work would change. Like, I'm, like, low-key, I'm, like, in the process of saving up for it, but I kind of don't want to buy it. Like, I'm kind of waiting for that moment that is given to me or gifted to me, just like how that camera was. I kind of wanted to keep it going. And, like, there was many times where I could have gotten a better quality camera. There, like, so many shoots that I went to where a camera was literally given to me. You could have booked somebody with way better equipment for the same price, on God.
Bro, if you ever want to use, like,
on God,
camera, I would gladly let you use it.
No, like, they definitely, like, they were looking out because they knew, I felt like they knew I had the potential. Because I know I have the potential. Like, I'm on this.
Put in the work. Like,
I put in the work.
Done it.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, Literally, it clearly shows. I got receipts to go on my whole fucking page. It's all there. Like, and all this is with a T7, yes. But it's just like, I don't know. If I was gifted that camera, bro, shit, these 4 walls might become 7. I don't know. But, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, bro, like, the world is yours. Like, better equipment or less equipment, like, you're going to make it what you want it to be, regardless of what you have. You can have 2 fucking ingredients, bro. 2 ingredients. And that's all you need to, like, have a full course fucking meal on everything. You just need the courage. You know what I mean? Like, but what was I saying before with, my I'm really proud of my first page. A lot of people don't recognize my first page, but I try to bring in a lot of recognition because literally that was before Killakay made. Like, that's where it all started. And that's when CNT, my friend, comes in hand because I had gotten kicked out of that account. So I wasn't able to continue posting. So I didn't post or do any work for so long because I was like, fuck it. Like, I had my little moment. That was a little hobby on the side. Glad we did that, but whatever. Fuck it. All my shit is down the fucking drain. Whatever. Then I met him. That shit got re-sparked. He was like, what the fuck? You're like, great. Sometimes that's all you need is like a little like word of encouragement, like from a friend. He was not even a friend at the moment. He was a fucking stranger. And that's why like he means a lot to me, bro, because he saw like the potential from the start and he still manages to do that. He still tries to give me new cameras. He still tries to give me equipment because he knows that the potential skyrockets. Until I say stop, it will stop. But I don't want to stop. I don't want any to stop doing what they love, bro. Like, if you have something that you love doing, bro, don't fucking stop, bro. That's all I'm going to say. Because it's only going to get bigger. The love grows bigger. Like, it's fucking insane. It's like an infinity of, like, desire. Desire is, like, fucking insane. That's an insane emotion. Desire will get you where you want to be on everything.
Desire gotten you.
Desire has gotten me in my own home that I just copped. With bang. But what I'm trying to say is like, there was so many times I could have given up. Like back to my mom's house, went back to my fucking room. And I was like, fuck that. Fuck that, bro. Because if I wanted my own then, I wanted my own in this spot. I wanted my own at my grandparents' spot. I'm always going to want my own until I get my own. You know what I mean? And I hate the feeling of not getting what the fuck I want. It's such a fucking, like, dreadful feeling when you don't have what you know you can get. It's not fucking impossible. Like, what the fuck? My photo shoots got me here. Working my ass off. Having FOMO got me here. Like, I didn't socialize for a minute, which is very important for me. Like, I'm a Leo with ADHD, and I'm a bad bitch, bro. I need to socialize. I need to pop out. You know what I'm saying? To gain, what's it called? Inspiration. Trokon blow me with these silent subtitles. Bro, what did you say?
You're talking about amuse.
Amuse, yes. That's why I like to go out. That's why I like to socialize. Socializing reminds me of, like, how I'm going to step out for the day. The fit I'm going to put on, because it's always some different shit. Like, whether it be looking like the first president, whether it be looking like a fucking Cruella DeVille, like, right now. Like, I will step out in a different fucking, like, in a different aesthetic every time, just because I can. Like, I don't have a set style. Like, if you look at my fucking closet, if you look at all my shit, I have, like, I only thrift clothes, bro. I don't go to the mall. I don't order off Shein. I go thrift, bro, because I want some shit that nobody else has. I want to gain inspiration from the shit that I have and that I want, that I got. From the people that I want to socialize with. You are who you hang around. You know what I'm saying? You are who, you're going to be who you are right now. Just in a bigger, like, accentuated version.
So, you talked a lot about friends and family, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are some family members that have, like, really influenced you? You know, you talked about your mom and your aunt putting together to get you a camera. I know, like, you on Instagram with your brother all the time.
Bro.
Always love.
Hold on, pass me that frame right over there. Give my little brother Jay and a cam. Like, this right here is most certainly the reason why. Here. This is my
Like,
family.
who is it? I got you.
This is my mama. This is my little brother, and this is my stepfather. That's me. This was at my little brother's, his first, here, let me show this cam 2 times too. Yeah. Y'all can't see shit because I see it in the mirror. But fuck it though, like, anyways. This right here, y'all.
You're above the camera.
This right here, y'all, is why we doing it right here. Mainly because my mama, because shit, I wouldn't be here without my mom. My brother Jay wouldn't be here without my mother. Like, my mom had me at 16, y'all. Yes, we beat teen pregnancy. I am now 20. No kids right now. But my mom did have me at 16. And, like, I could talk about that. Like, my mom having me at 16 and, like, I talk to my man about that all the time. Like, how that affects me today. How that affects, like, all of, like, my decisions. Like, I saw my mom hustle, like, since the day I was born. From my grandmother's basement. That was probably not even where it started. Like, I know when I was, like, a baby, it definitely started at my other grandparents. Then at her parents. You know, just from house to house, like, how I was trying to find a home for myself. And, like, I don't know, like, it makes me very emotional. Because my mom worked so fucking hard, bruh. Like, and I've never seen anybody work as hard as her in my life. Like, I've never seen anybody go through consequences like she did. Like, there were so many opportunities that, like, we were given, but couldn't take it in because of, like, the cause and effect of having a baby at 16 and who you're having a baby with. Like, the ambulance sounds kind of make it a vibe, though. Like, it's giving baby at 16. But what I'm trying to say, y'all, the upbringing with me and my mama was... Should I wait? Let me wait. We still live in the hood, kinda. We get a deeper in. Like, the next photo shoot probably gonna get us there. See? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, I always have, like... I definitely always have hope in the next photo shoot. The next photo shoot. This is the one. This is the one. Because, fuck... Why the fuck am I gonna shit on myself? Fuck that. It's not about the model. It's not about the environment. It's about you. Anyways. My mama having me at 16 was like... I don't want to say it made her, it made me, but that's exactly what the fuck it did. Like, it literally made me. It made me, like, as strong as I am now. It made me as, like, inspirational as I am now. Because I remember just growing up, my mom. Every car ride was never quiet. Every car ride that I had with her was like, you need to do this, this, and this so you don't go through this, this, and this. You need to feel these things so you don't feel that thing. And you need to make these choices so that you don't get fucked up in the, like, long run by not making those choices. Like how every parent does, but she accentuated every single day, like, advice. Sorry. And it's crazy because I definitely still to this day, like, take what she said, like, as a fucking, like, lesson from school, bro. Like, I learned a lot from her, more than I probably learned, like, from elementary school. Like, she's taught me so many things, like, mentally, like, how to feel about certain things so you don't fall back on certain things. You know, like, don't let things emotionally take a toll on you the way that it doesn't need to be. You know, like, don't get affected by the way that these people treat you because that's how they treat themselves type shit. So it was, like, shit that she went through from her parents and her, you know, with my father that, like, kind of taught me how to, like, what to avoid, how to take shit in. And, like, that's super important. All I'm going to say is listen to your parents, bro, because they obviously went through some shit. And you probably not going to go through the same shit, but through an extension type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And, like, you can really take whatever anybody teaches you and take it in your own way, in your own life. And that's what I took with my mom. Like, with me, like, really hustling to get this fucking studio apartment. Like, I just kind of remember when my mom was hustling to get my, like, first condo with her. My first fucking room in middle school. My own room. Like, in 7th 6th grade. That shit was insane. Having my own room in, like, middle school was like, yo, like, I'm really that bitch. Like, my mom did that shit. Fuck what anybody says. But, like, I don't know. Like, my mom always kept it real with me, which is why I keep it so real with myself and others. Like, she's like, look, from a fucking toddler, I, like, literally remember this. I don't even know how. But she was like, you could have that toy. We was at Target. She's like, we could have that toy, but shit, you not gonna have them snacks. I was like, damn. Shit, fuck it though. We just gonna have to eat. Fuck the toy. Fuck the toy. You feel me? Which is why I'm not so big on equipment. Because it's like, bro, your imagination will figure it out for you. I promise. I literally promise you. Yeah, like, I grew up very, like, limited on, like, things that a lot of, like, very two-parent households would have. So she was able to give me the fucking world and more with just herself. My mom was, like, utilizing her own resources for me and herself, and it felt like the world to me. You know what I mean? That's why I know how to use a T7 and feel like I had to still have the world in my hands. Still feel like there's so much more that could be done for me and my brand and for other people. Like, that's really what I want to, like, that's why I'm still using my T7. Honestly. Like, if my mom did all that shit for me and for herself, then I could do all this shit for me and for others with my T7, bro. Like, I promise. But yeah, like, my mom, I'm doing everything for her. Like, she is, like, my everything to me on everything. She worked her ass off. Now it's my turn to show her what the fuck she worked her ass off for. You feel me? Like, she ain't do that shit for no fucking reason. I'm not finna disappoint myself nor her. Like, I have no reason to. Like, I have so much life to live. I have so many shoots to get done. Like, there's so many things that I don't even know that I'm going to accomplish that are going to be accomplished. And I'm just excited just about that. Like, that shit is what keeps me going, bro. It's like, we don't know shit except for today and yesterday and the days before, bro. But we don't know shit about tomorrow. You, or you. Y'all don't know what the fuck is going to happen tomorrow. To yourself, to others, to your work, to your brand. You don't even know how big your mind is going to expand by the time you get home today. You have no fucking clue. So all I'm going to say is take your expansion that is right now and use it for now and for later. You feel me? Like, the way I'm resourceful with my T7 is the way I'm resourceful with, like, the way of thinking when it comes to, like, judgment, to acknowledgement. Like, you have to utilize your own, like, what's it called? Your own awareness, you know? Like, I remember, like, I was never bullied, but it was, like, you know, little side things as a kid. They never fucking got to me, bro. You know why? Because my mom was my mom. You feel me? Like, till this day, like, the side comments, the slide shit that people say on the internet. Like, that's why, like, when people kind of, like, go big into that industry with, like, the other big people, I don't know who they are. But I will know once you come back to me and hang out with me, then I will be able to see the reflection off of you from who you hang out with and what you're doing and why you're doing it. That's when I make the decision for myself. Is my brain, like, does it need this? Will it grow from this? Will it give me more inspiration? Will it widen my curiosity? Fuck yeah, everything will widen your fucking curiosity, but will that person, like, widen it on the right path? Is what I'm trying to fucking say. Like, I don't know. That's just me. Like, that's what my work is. My work is, like, basically, like, curiosity leading the way and making sure that I have moralities, like, every single step. You know what I mean? Like, letting inspiration, like, take me, but never push me. You know what I mean? I never want to be nudged, bro. I do want to be pulled, like, in a good way. Like, you feel me? Like, give me your hand. I bet. But never, like, push. Like, fuck that. Which is why, like, sometimes I'll have spurts and moments where, like, I have no fucking inspiration right now. Which is why I be wanting, like, to socialize. Because remember that first night I met him? I was with y'all. We went to that fucking piano place. I didn't even know you played the fucking piano. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know shit about you. I don't know shit about you until I hang out with you, until I talk to you, until you give me a piece of you and I give you a piece of me. You feel me? That's what socializing is to me. It's not like being outside. I mean, we are outside, but it's like take something from that. Like you have to, I feel like everybody has to acknowledge every moment of their life. Like it's not deep. Everything is not deep, but shit, like you can think deep about it in order to gain something from it. You feel me? Like really acknowledging and having awareness of like where, why, all the W's, where, what, why, and how, and when. I feel like I always ask myself that, like when people be like, oh bro, like I slept 8 hours last night, I feel good. I never sleep, bro. Like I never sleep. And it's always because I'm asking why, what, when, where, how, like every day, every minute, about everything. It's fucking exhausting, bro. Like, it takes a mental toll on me, but it gives me, like, everything, bro. Like, it's like a curse and a blessing all in one. And, like, that's why I appreciate everything, bro. Everything has purpose, whether it's good or bad, because the bad will eventually turn good, which is why every gem... What is that saying? A diamond... Put KP Skywalker's song behind this part. Pressure, make diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think myself of. Like, all the bad moments are fucking necessary. Them hardships, bro, you need that shit. If you're not crying at least once or twice a week, bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Why is shit all happy willy-nilly for you, bro? Like, I mean, shit, life can still be happy, but you got to put yourself in positions where it's like life is hard as fuck. Life don't got to be hard. I learned that from my man. But what I'm trying to say is you got to learn how to obscure your own way. How to, like, take advantage of your resources like my T7. Everything is a reflection off of each other, bro. Everything. Everything has purpose. From the shoes I step in, from the pants I'm wearing, and from the words I'm saying, bro. Like, from the roof over my head, this has so much fucking purpose. Like, this is the first chapter of something so fucking new. The next fucking photo shoot that hasn't existed, bro. Purpose. This purpose. This is going to be worth, like, nothing, bro. You know why? Because that's just not even going to be sold by anybody, bro. That shit is going to be in a museum. This has no fucking worth. This is me. I'm not worth shit but love. You feel me? Like, but yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
I was really chatting, like, I didn't even get, like, let you answer, no, like.
That was it. That was good. Exactly that was literally it.
All right.
That was everything it needed to be.
The goal of an interviewer is to get you to speak.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted you to talk. I wanted you to say whatever you're passionate about.
Look.
You feel.
Excited about that.
Exactly.
Shit.
So how did y'all feel about that? Like,
I was related to so
We're
much
talking.
you related, right?
Yes.
You related because
That's
it
what
was
it's for.
purposeful, bruh. Like,
That's what it's for. We talk.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I feel like a lot of interviews these days are, like, not very raw. Like, it's just like,
Oh,
why do you do this? And what do you plan on doing? It's like, look.
No one wants to talk about the ugly.
We already know what's shown, bro. Like, we already know what the pictures are able to show. But, like, aren't you interested in what the fuck is going on in here?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not why we're here, but what is it that's here? You feel me? Like, I already lived so much life. Like, that's the life that was lived. What's living right now is what's important. And I think everybody needs to, like, remember that. I feel like a lot of people, like, they have a hunchback over the past or, like, worrying about the future when it's like the past is why the future is here right now. You feel me? You're working for the future right now. So all you got to think about is today, for real. Honestly. What is it that you want today? What is it that you were grateful for today? And what is it that's going to keep making you go tomorrow? That's it. And then when tomorrow comes, it's the same shit. It's a fucking cycle. It's never a fucking square, bro. You're not going from corner to corner to corner. You're just going all around, bro. You're going around the whole fucking world because it's yours. You feel me? Your fucking brain is in a fucking cube. It's a fucking, like, oval sphere or some shit with ridges. Because that's what fucking life is. Anyways, thank you for coming to my Taylor Port talk. I appreciate everybody here. And if you have any more questions, please let me know. If y'all really are curious about a question, please let me know because I will answer it on this Taylor Port.
All right. Introduce yourself one more time.
My name is Killakay Made. Hashtag Kayla, a.k.a. Killakay, a.k.a. KK, a.k.a. Made.
From where?
I'm from D.C. now. Motherfuckers, I'm from Northeast D.C. I just moved here, by the way. I grew up in a lot of different places. Like, it's really hard to say where I grew up. Like, I really moved around a lot with my mom and my dad. So, like, that was, like, moving around a lot with, like, teenagers under the age of 20 all my life until both of them found, you know, stabilization for their own families. So it's like, I kind of like I never really felt like I was part of each family just because they all kind of like latched on to another family that had nothing to do with me. My father found his own family, had nothing to do with me. And then they created their own family. Which is something that I used to take personal, but now I don't, which is why I was so desperate to find my own home. So I could feel like, you know, like I want my own home. I want to build my own family. Not no kids, but like, I want to create another love for myself and for what I have. For what I work for is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's a goal, bro. Goal is something that you work for, bro. And this is something that I was able to accomplish. So it's just like now, it's just like, damn, y'all. Shit ain't real for real. Shit is not real. This shit did not exist 2 months ago, and it exists now. You feel me? This did not exist a week ago, and it exists now. My coat rack didn't exist like 3 days ago, and it exists now. You feel me? Like, the things that are placed, the things that are like misplaced, the things that are let go of, the things that are coming in. That's all for a reason. So just trust your process. Trust yourself. And trust today. Because tomorrow or yesterday don't even matter yet until you get there.
Alright. Shout out your playlist.
Oh yeah. Shout out my playlist. Please listen to my playlist because it's going to be everything that you wanted and more. Probably going to give you inspo for today. So yeah, hashtag my playlist. I don't even know what's going to be on that bitch yet. But I'm going to make sure it's, you know, obscurely defined for everybody.